I also wanted to ask you, Secretary Wilson, my district is a diverse district with urban, suburban, rural communities. And I know you've done a lot of important work in your many roles to advance equity and community partnerships. As we look at advancing equity and look at the new investments from the Bipartisan Infrastructure Law, I wonder if you can talk about what you're particularly excited about there.
Well, great question. I'm good friends with my good friend who's the secretary out there in Washington, Roger Millar. He's actually going to succeed me as president of AASHTO. We share commitments to dealing with equity. The idea that there's this national conversation and that this is being thread through all that we do in this space of infrastructure is very important, because equity is not just about the people who are doing the work. It's about the people we're going to work with. And so where IIJA can incentivize us to diversify our workforce, diversify the people who are doing the work within the departments of transportation, and diversify the benefits. Some of the reparative work that we're going to do with recreating and connecting communities and investing in things like transit and things like broadband, things that will have a long-term effect for those underrepresented populations, I think will go a tremendous distance in terms of leveling the playing field and really being equitable in the impacts of transportation. So I'm very excited about what this means for us, not just today, but my priority at AASHTO is creating pathways to equity. How do we build an institution to address this so it's not a one and done issue? If we're serious about treating all Americans equally, creating that pathway to equity, I think, is going to make that happen.